Hey guys, KP Training back with another sold video. These are the items I sold on eBay for the last 2 weeks. January is a pretty good month in the KP Training world, and I'm hoping February yields the same results. Stay tuned to the end of the video, and there's a small haul segment from a thrift run that I did the other day. If you want to see that, stick around. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this sold video here from the comfort of my kitchen. Let's do it. I've been on a roll with my items that I've been finding. I'm kind of on a hot streak of I list it and it's gone within a week, and I definitely feel like being pickier with what I pick up. I'm turning my inventory faster. So in this video you're going to see some low offers, but that's because I'm trying to just clear things out. I know it's garage sale season coming. Flea market's going to get rolling again here soon, and I don't want to be sitting on all this long tail dead inventory that's taking up space, when now, a little over a year in, I have a better eye and I pick up better products than I used to. So yeah, there's some low offers, but we'll talk about those. So here we go. First item, Barbie doll, new in the package, paid $3.99 at Goodwill for this. I talked about it in another video. African American toys, dolls, they tend to sell a little better. They're a little harder to come across, but I had it up for $38.44. Someone made me an offer, $30 plus shipping, so I took it. What happened here? I switched something. I jumped ahead too far. Here's a vintage wrestling program, an old WWF show from the 90s. Over the summer I picked up a box of wrestling memorabilia for $20 on Marketplace, and to date I've made probably about $700 on that $20 box, and I still, if I sold everything individually the way I have been, there's still probably another $400 to be made. But I'm getting tired of dealing with them. I'm down to the things that are a little harder to sell at this point, so I'm pretty much whatever is being offered to me, I'm taking it, because literally with the first sale I made off that box last summer, that made me my money back plus $70 profit. So yeah, I'm just trying to move through it. It doesn't take up space, but I'm just tired of listing them. I'm tired of dealing with them, answering questions. I want to be done with the wrestling magazines. So currently most of them that I have left right now, unless there's a group, each individual magazine I have at $25.44 with free shipping, and I'm taking anything that's giving me at least $10 after the shipping. And the shipping's cheap. These go first class. This was up, again, $25.44. Someone offered me $17. He offered me $13. I sent back $17, said, you know, free shipping, $17's as low as I'm going to go, and he took it. Next, this Chamberlain Internet Gateway garage door thing. I have no idea what it is. It's a piece of junk I found at Goodwill. It was $2.99. I had it up for $49.77 and took a best offer of $35 plus shipping. Next, oh, we're scrolled off here. See how good I am at this still? Very professional. Next was one of my favorites. It used to be one of my favorites. Amber Visions by Corning, old glass cookware. They used to sell really well. They still sell well. Every time I list it, I sell it. Not always for what I think I'm going to get for it, but the market definitely seems to have fallen off, and it doesn't help that Goodwill started pricing these up for some reason. I don't know, someone told them, hey, you know, glass cookware is the hot thing suddenly. But I noticed the price increasing as the demand was dropping on eBay, so it was kind of coincidental. But this was a 10-inch chicken fryer. It's got like a textured bottom. I don't know if that helps fry chicken better. You got me. $39.44 plus shipping. No offer, full price. And I probably I wouldn't have paid any more than $3.99 for that. But some of these pieces of Visions have been sitting around so long, I have no idea what I paid for them anymore. All my pages are going to be messed up here, so we'll just deal with that as we go. What the hell? We have this Nordic Ware oven fan. It's pretty much just a big fan. You crank it up and it spins and makes a convection oven out of your regular gas or electric oven. Paid $5.99 for this at a local private thrift store. I call it the eBay store because a while back, first I thought it was going to be a honey hole, but then when I started looking at prices and like looking at eBay, everything seemed to line up really well. And I overheard someone asking employee where they came up with the prices, and the employee straight out said, well, we take a look at eBay and we just go off the best there, but there's always room to move. So I don't want to go into the thrift store and haggle eBay prices down to what am I going to get them to take 20% off, and that's all that's left for me. So I've kind of stopped going there. But this was a good find. I don't think they bothered to look it up. When I looked it up, the current comps, they were selling at like $59. But when I came out of the market, I had the only one. So I named my own price. I got some offers pretty quickly after listing, none that I wanted to deal with. And somebody offered me a reasonable amount of $70. I took it. So $70 plus shipping, paid $5.99. All you haters that don't want the hard goods, I don't want to deal with it, I don't want to ship it, oh it's glass, I'll break it. You are missing out. You're just plain as day. You're missing out. And that's fine. Please continue to miss out, because that just leaves more room for me to be the only one on the market and get these ridiculous prices for my garbage. But in all honesty, if you're skipping over the hard goods section of your thrift stores, you're just leaving hundreds of dollars on the shelf. Just saying. Next, another messed up page. Oh, this one actually worked. Alright. Metal Gear Solid 3 for PS2. A couple, I'd say like 2 months ago, right before Christmas, I walked into my local Goodwill, which is usually garbage, and it's like a video game store just threw up in the shelves. I've never seen video games like this at this store. I've never seen it again since. But I picked up so many wrap-sealed older video games. I had a bunch of Game Boy Color games that were like $80, $90 games that I sold already. A whole bunch of original Xbox games. Those have gone through. And I had 2 copies of this game, both sealed. No interest at all, and then I happened to sell both of them within days of each other. So these are gone now. So when we pop into that later, just remember this next page here. I took an offer on both of them, just because, again, trying to just move anything I can. And these, I was already well into the profit on the video games. I sold one for $23 and the other for $20 plus shipping. Next, another messed up page. You got this Harley biker cut denim. Looked pretty much to me new without tags. It doesn't look like it had ever been worn. The buttonholes were still really stiff. Had the little leather patch on it, Harley buttons. It's really nice if you're into that, I suppose. $7.99, because that's what this would have been. I got this at Goodwill, and all their coats are priced $7.99 in this one Goodwill. I had it up for a long time, 84 bucks. Had some offers come and go. Finally, offer that I thought was reasonable, 53 bucks. Took it plus shipping. Next, we have another wrestling magazine, Bret Hart Spotlight magazine. I guess this is a controversial issue, because in one of the interviews, inside the magazine in this interview page, it looks like Bret's flipping the bird. It almost looks like someone blacked it out that way. Enough about the magazine though. $25.44, no offer on this one. Full price, free shipping. So another $20 made off of my wrestling box. That box, I just, maybe I'll do a whole video on that someday. That box was the greatest find I've had to date as a reseller. Just endless profit coming out of that box. Next, pair of Patagonia shorts. You may have seen this in the last haul video. I talked about that briefly. They sold within like 2 days of popping them up. Full price plus shipping. $34.44 plus $5.19 shipping, and $2.99 I paid for these. Maybe $3.99. I don't recall. I'm still getting used to red, white, and blue's price structure. Here's giant piglet plush. I mean, this thing is giant. Like, I had to repurpose a box to ship it in because it was so tall. This is probably the biggest plush I've ever sent. It weighed more than some hard goods that I've shipped. Picked him up for $3.99 about a month, 2 months ago. I got an offer of $24 plus shipping, so I took it because he takes up a lot of room on my plush area, and I was ready to say goodbye to Piglet. These were in the last haul video as well. I found a couple Babble Out rackets, put them all on auction. This one did the best, $68, 9 bids. I paid $5.99 for this plus shipping. This other one, not so well, but still great for the $5.99 I paid. 1 bid at $30 plus shipping. The third one sold for around $40, but the buyer was from overseas and had a lot of questions after he had already won the auction. I just kind of tricked him into canceling. I just tricked him into requesting a cancellation. So I was like, you know, I don't want to send this all the way across the world for you to not like it and want to send it back. Why don't we just not do this? And yes, please cancel. So we canceled that. Maybe I'll put it back up, maybe I won't. He was talking about a little ding that looked like a crack, but it's not a crack, it's a chip. It's very hard to photograph because it's so small. For the money I made on the first two, if I just throw that one away, it's really not a big deal. But we'll revisit that later. But it did sell. Next, this was in a recent haul video. This is what I mean, like, my stuff's turning over pretty quickly. As quickly as I can list it and bring it in, it's going back out the door. And that's how I hope to continue through 2019 and beyond is, you know, I'm not seeing as many sales a day because I'm not selling bread and butter items. I'm not selling small ticket items. But even if I don't have a sale for 2 days, typically one sale in 3 days is what I would have made over the course of 3 days anyway. So this has been working out pretty well. Put this up, it sold in 2 or 3 days. Multiple offers, just kept sitting, and part of me was just, don't even take offers, turn offers off and just sit, it'll sell for $124, and it absolutely would have. But try not to be a pig, and just, you know, if I can make a great profit, that's really all I care about. I've gotten in trouble sitting on these items for the top dollar, and then my buyers that offered money never come back, and no one else ever offers anything. So I'm trying to be less greedy with my profit and just take offers as they come, if they're reasonable. I took an offer of $95 plus shipping, so I paid $12 for that, I think, $12.99. I'm more than happy with $95. Next, Cookie Monster porcelain statue figurine, I guess. They were made by Gorham. They're old, from the 70s. I guess you could see all that right there in the title, how I put that they're from Gorham from the 70s. Made in Japan. They were real nice. I picked up seven or eight of these, not just Cookie Monster. Oh, what'd I do? A whole bunch of Sesame Street characters last summer at the flea market. They were all new in the box, never really looked like they were displayed. I paid $40 for all of them, and this is profit. $34 is what I was asking. I think I took a best offer. Yeah, I am bad at clicking this mouse. I'm not used to using a regular mouse. I'm used to the touchpad, so my hands don't know what to do with these buttons anymore. Took a best offer of 25 bucks. Again, 25 bucks plus shipping. That's pure profit. I made my money back on the first 2 that I sold, and I still have Bert and Ernie, Grover, maybe. I think those are my last 3. So it's been a very profitable buy. So if you ever see these and you can get a good deal on them, pick them up. Here's the other Metal Gear Solid. Again, we talked about that. $20 and $23 were my 2 offers on them. And I don't think I ever mentioned what I paid, but it's like any Goodwill video games, like $1.99. So I had about $4 into them and made about $40 on them. Here's a collection of Far Side books. Picked these up at St. Vincent de Paul for 50 cents. Paperbacks are always 50 cents there. Took a best offer on this too. I think $39.44 was the asking. Someone offered me $23.50 plus shipping. I took it. This is a good thing if you're a newer reseller or even an older reseller. Older resellers probably know, but you know, if you can find groups of these books, Far Side, Peanuts, Garfield, Goosebumps. Typically, if you can find any retro or vintage book and you can find a bunch of them for cheap and you lot them up, they'll probably sell all the time. Like, I'll pick these up in Calvin and Hobbes books, and Harry Potter is a good one. Pick them up, just kind of stash them away until you have a good amount or a complete set, and you can usually get, you know, decent money. I think $23.50 out of, what was this, 8 books, so what is that, $4? I mean, I think that's $4 into $23, that's pretty good. So yeah, damn it. Best offer of $23.50. And finally, we talked about this, the last sold video, Old Maid cards again. Filed my non-payment case, nothing happened as it usually does, buyer never did anything. So closed it out, put them back up, screw the auction, I'm not dealing with the auction this time, I'll just put them up for $100. And 2 or 3 days, they sold. $99.77 plus shipping. They want global shipping program, so I don't know where they're going. But again, I just don't understand what happened. When I looked at the auctions prior to mine, they were high. My auction tanked $55, and now there's current auctions. They may have ended by the time you see this video, but you can go and look at them. Those ones were even higher than the ones prior to mine. They're up in the hundreds, $127, $130. So I don't understand how mine slipped through the crack and got lost and only got 1 bid when you see some of these have like 30, 40 bids. Either way though, 49 cents and then $99.77. That's amazing. Like, who ever would have known? But yeah, that's it. Those are the items that I sold between whenever and whenever. I don't recall the dates. January, we'll say, whatever. Last 2 weeks. How about that? So, until next time, I'll see ya. Hey guys, here's a quick haul video. Here's some stuff I picked up today. I think I made some pretty good finds. Here's a Disney Parks exclusive plush Mickey. Nordic Winter Mickey Mouse. He was $2.99. Comps look like maybe $30. I think 30's a safe bet. Hot lather machine. Paid $7.99 for that. Shocked by the comps that I saw in the listeds. This could easily be a $100 sale, and I think it's going to go pretty fast. Brand new in the box. Some old Sony headphones. It says down here 79. I don't know if that's accurate, but they're pretty old. You can see the headphones are deteriorating a little bit inside. I'm sure that's going to hurt the value, but I figured for $5, they're pretty old. I'd see what happened with them. My Pampered Chef, I can't stay away from that. That was $14. Has this weird lid that I don't think comes with it. I haven't even seen if it fits. It looks like it extends. Comps on this look pretty good too. This is an unused one. and I feel like $50 is easy to get on that. And this, just found these. It's an entire bag of Powerpuff Girls Christmas ornaments by Trevco. $6 for the whole bag. There's 8 of them in there. Comps tell me I can easily get $10 a piece. I think I'm just gonna lot them up and see where it goes. So, not a whole lot, but oh, and this, believe it or not, is an Avon item. I've never found a single Avon item ever worth anything in all my years of flea marketing and thrifting. But funny enough, this one has some value, it looks like. It's a little, I'll show a picture. There's the picture. I don't feel like taking it out of the box. But yeah, this one looks like it actually might have some value. I'm hoping to pull somewhere like $30 to $60 for it. So yeah, an unusual Avon find. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. I paid $40, but there's a Skylander thing that's not for resale that we got for our nephew. So this is probably about $30, $35 worth of stuff. And I think I'm gonna pull a couple $100 here.